Namaste, and thank you for joining me for basic everyday tapping and massage techniques for energy and vitality. My name is Laura Ann, and I'm going to be your massage therapist today. I'm actually a licensed massage therapist, a yoga teacher, and a Reiki master teacher. So I'm just going to show you a few techniques that you can do during your day, every day if you want to, especially around the time of day when you start maybe getting a little sluggish and sleepy, maybe at work or at home, and you just want to revitalize yourself so that you can get through the rest of your day and evening. So we're just going to begin with some gentle tapping on the crown of our head, and then just moving the tapping down to the sides of your ears. So just basically bringing some energy to the skull, the scalp, and now just tapping in around the forehead, gently around your eyes, your cheeks, underneath your lips, and then around underneath your nose, and then on down into your neck. Now just being careful, not too hard. If you have any problems or injuries and you have some areas that you need to avoid, by all means, please avoid those areas. And then we're going to take our tapping around our shoulders. You're mainly tapping the muscle tissue. You're not pounding on your joints or the bones, just on the soft tissue around those areas, around the armpit, above the breast tissue. This is where our lymphatic flow is, one of the areas of lymphatic flow in the body. Also around the neck area. So this gentle tapping, just stimulating blood flow and circulation all over. Next, we're going to take the palms of our hands and we're going to press and squeeze and release around the shoulder, the neck area. Just gentle massaging, squeezing and relaxing the muscle. Just gentle squeezes. And if you might feel some areas, pay attention and notice if you feel any areas of soreness or tightness, like maybe a little soreness right in this muscle here. And then just take your thumb and gently massage any sore spots. If it's really sore, you just kind of press in, hold the pressure there for a few seconds. That sometimes when you have a really, really tender spot, it means that muscle is really hypersensitive. It's has a hypersensitivity in that area, or it's also known as maybe a trigger point or pressure point. And then with the light palm, finish up and just tap, tap, tap with the palm. And you're just cupping your palm and just tapping after that area that you compressed or kneaded. Another term for it is kneaded. And the official name for tapping in terms of massage is actually called tapotement. So we are doing tapotement and compressions and kneading styles of massage. Now it's doing the same thing with the other side. So just squeezing and relaxing, squeezing and relaxing, squeezing the muscles all around. And you're kind of almost pulling the muscle away from the bone a little bit. So you want to squeeze slowly and just massage. These are nice massages that you can do, and then tapping, cupping the hand a little bit and tapping afterwards. And make sure you tap behind the back a little bit. Give yourself a pat on the back. And now taking your fingertips and just tapping along your sternum and under your clavicle bones here. Again, stimulating lymphatic flow. And now you're just going to fan out. Take your fingers and fan out towards your armpits. From your sternum out towards your armpits above the breast tissue. And then fan down your shoulders. Over, reach back and just interlace your hands and just make some circles at your hands, at your wrists. And then stretching your fingers out. Do that a couple times, stretch out. And just with a light fist, gentle pounding in the palm of your hand, not on your fingers. And then with your fingertips, gentle tapping on the outside, the top of your hand. Do the same thing with the other hand. Tap, tap, tap. Take your opposite hand and squeeze each finger and thumb of the other hand. Gentle squeeze. And you can squeeze and do a little pull. You might hear your knuckle crack. So do that a couple times with each finger, and then stretch back the fingers, gently stretching back. And then do the same thing with the other hand, gently squeezing each finger and the thumb, and then a gentle pull. When you squeeze and gently pull, not too hard though, just enough till you can feel it, but then it starts resisting and you on to your edge, so to speak. And then rub your hands together briskly. Feel the heat you're creating by rubbing your hands together. And then just cup your palms over your eyes, relaxing your eyes. And then over your ears, just gently touching and relaxing those areas over your shoulders. And then moving down, lifting one arm up and then gently squeezing the side of your body. Gentle squeezes up and down. And then on the other side, gently squeezing the side of the body. And always being careful. So if you have any type of medical condition or injury, just be very careful. Now on the stomach, we're not going to do any tapping or pounding. We're just going to gently rub in a circle, putting our hands together, rubbing in a circle. You can do hand over hand, and then reverse and circle in the opposite direction. And then fan out. So you're just fanning out, fan out. Can help with digestion, relaxing the digestive system. And then making fists again, light fist, gently tap on the tops of your thighs, stimulating circulation in the thigh muscles, very gentle. Do the sides of the legs. So if you're able to bend down, let me tilt my camera down so you can see. So if you can bend down and then gently tapping on the sides of the legs, avoiding the knee and the ankle, and then coming up to the outer, you use both hands, gently tap along the hip, and then even under, you can tap under the leg. It should feel nice and invigorating to you, hopefully. And then you can do the inner side, inner aspect of the leg. Gently tapping. Now, some people feel soreness in the inner part of the leg, and if you do, it's okay because this is considered you might be touching some reflex points. Sometimes your reflex points, if those areas are blocked, they may feel tender. And this is in traditional Chinese medicine, the inner part of the leg, it has the kidney meridian runs through the inner aspect of the leg. So you're just squeezing and pressing the muscle tissue using both hands on both sides, squeezing and releasing. And then come up, doing the other leg, gently tapping on the outer edge. Obviously, if this doesn't feel comfortable to you or you don't like it, don't do it. Everybody, I have some massage clients, for some reason, they do not like the tapotement part of it. But everybody's different. Just tapping and then holding with both hands, squeezing and releasing, squeezing and releasing, squeezing and releasing. All right, now circle. Do some hand circles around the knees in both directions. And then you're just going to swipe up the back of the leg so that you're encouraging the blood flow to move up toward the heart. And then you can do the same thing in the front, encouraging the blood flow to flow up toward the heart. All right. And if you have, again, if you have any contraindications or heart conditions or anything and your doctor has told you to be careful, just make sure. These are just very gentle massaging techniques that we're doing. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to do a few standing exercises. So stand up. And I do need to, I'm going to have to adjust my camera again because I do want you to see my head. I don't want my face to we're going to basically do the same thing we were just doing, but I want you to make a light fist, and you're going to gently tap in your lower back, stimulate the kidneys a little bit, or wake them up a little bit. And then you're going to go towards your glutes. You can tap on the glutes, around the hips, and then bending forward, you're going to go down to the knee and then back up. Do that a couple times. Gently inner edge of the thigh, up and down a couple times. And back up. If you can go all the way down to the side of the leg, you might have to bend your knees a little bit. And the inner aspect of the legs. Bring your legs and feet together, circling at the knee joints. This helps to lubricate the knee and ankle joints to help with flexibility. And then you're going to separate and reverse a couple times. Now just, if you can stretch out, touch your toes, bend your knees a couple times, and then slowly come all the way up and just roll your shoulders out and back. Okay, so that is basic tapping and massage techniques that you can do every day for energy and vitality. It can help to wake you up during that midday slump that you get sometimes. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with anyone else who you think may enjoy this video. So until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste and stay well. Thank you for joining me.